Blitz 8 with Travis Lee.
All right, the final regular season Blitz 8 of the season, but we're in playoff mode, and we begin in Northern A with a rematch of last year's regional final, Windham and Cheverus. Windham, well, looking to get the 2 seed. Could Cheverus steal it from them? 7-7 game in the second. Desmond Leslie back to pass, and check out the arm strength and the breakaway speed from Mitchell Eskelson, 55-yard score, 13-7 Windham. Cheverus with an answer. They go downfield. Justin Johnson booms his way in. We have a tie game at 13. Third quarter, you got to block Frankie Curran. Who can block Frankie Curran? Nobody. The sack for the safety. 15-13 Stags. Final quarter. Leslie can do so many things on the ground. He keeps it this time. Windham goes up 19-15. Cheverus drives inside the Windham 20, but Trey Fletcher can't handle the football. Patrick Levitt recovers. Cheverus fumbled 4 times tonight. The Eagles get the 19-15 win. They will move on to the 2nd seed, and they get a bye. Cheverus hosts Lewiston next week. All right, winner-take-all game in Northern A. Oxford Hills and Bangor. A couple of teams have combined for 2 wins coming into this one. Bangor driving in the first. Jeff Lewis dubs it off to Dane Johnson. Johnson, automatic, moving downfield, moving the chains. Couple plays later, Johnson keeps it himself, goes in for the touchdown. Bangor 35-21. They're in the postseason. All right, Deering and Scarborough. Winner looks like they're going to get the 3 seed, and on senior night, all you got to do, you got to play football, got to kiss mom. Deering driving, Max Shabbat out to number 87, Don Bernard. Plays a lot like another 87 we see around here. That's a Gronk-like play. But Gronk only plays one way. Bernard plays defense too, and he can play the tackle for the loss. A little bit later, Deering driving, Max Shabbat fakes the give, showing that speed to the outside corner. Deering goes on top 7-0. A little bit later, after Scarborough fumbles on its ensuing kickoff, Shabbat to Viola into the end zone. 27-7 Deering. By the looks of it, 27-7 Deering. They should host South Portland next week. Scarborough should play Sanford, but those are not absolute lock, stock, and barrel final results. All right. 100th Battle of the Bridge, unbeaten Portland hosting South Portland. Third quarter, Isaiah Batchelder, the play action pass. John Williams, he can kick and he can score. 6 points, 3 points, either way, he can put points on the board. 24-0 Portland. Bulldogs defense, stout again. Joseph Fusco, the sack. Later, South Portland is driving. The ball gets tipped, and at this time of year, if it's ripe, it's going to get picked. Joe Esposito putting together a huge season. Goes the other way, 93 yards for the touchdown. Portland wins it 31-0. An unbeaten regular season for Jim Hartman's team. They're the number 1 seed in the North, and they get a bye. All right, Battle of the Bridge in Lewiston, Auburn. Lewiston at Edward Little. Eddies go up top. Matt Verrill at the end of the first half to Isaac Cody. And then a nice cutback for the score. Yale up 21-15 at the half. Lewiston comes back. It's Will Adams, listed on the roster as a guard. I can see why, but he's got the breakaway speed of a running back. 62-yard touchdown run ties things up. But the Eddies defense responds from there. Dylan Humes, number 90, the captain, with a tackle for a loss. Edward Little gets a couple scores late, 35-21. They're the 4 seed. Looks like they're going to host Bangor next week. All right, Class C matchup. Wells at Cape Elizabeth. Ooh, the Powder Puff game. We love this game. All right, Capers, though, coming in without their quarterback, Jack O'Rourke. Word is a hairline fracture of the elbow. Didn't play in this one. They hope to get him back in the playoffs. And on 4th and short, Wells stuffs them. Wells up 3-0. But the Cape D makes a play. Ben Ekadal, the pick, and the Capers are in business. But on 4th down from the Wells 20, an incomplete pass, and Wells' defense holds again. This was a game dominated by the defenses. Nick Hansen, though, looks like he's trying to get the first down. He's short, but he fumbles. Oh, and the luck of the fumble, Jacob Barreau recovers for the first down, so the drive keeps going. Wells up 3-0 in the third quarter. Owen Berry rolls out, finds Riley Dempsey. This is going to go for 36 yards deep into Cape territory. When he finally goes down, we're going to go into the 4th quarter. Sam Haslett on the give. He gets into the end zone. They missed the PAT, but Wells up 9-0. Would that be enough in this defensive battle? Well, they're going to make sure they have enough. Barry to DeAndre Woods for the insurance touchdown. 15-0 Wells with the victory. Looks like they're going to go in as the number 3 seed. Cape still gets the bye. They'll need that to get healthy. All right, in Class B, Falmouth, a surprise to some, but rolling through the competition. 7-0 coming into the final week, looking for its first unbeaten regular season in school history. But a rivalry game to end the season at Greeley, and Greeley needed a win to get in. Of course, they lost Matt Fassini to start the season with a knee injury. Nick Gobin in jail, but he's done a nice job taking over that quarterback position. Then Sam Peck, number 5, took it on his shoulders tonight. Look at this run to the outside into the end zone. Greeley goes up 6-0 after their 2-point conversion. They're up 8-0. And the Greeley defense came to play against that big, massive Falmouth offensive line. Connor Obi has 5 tacklers in his face. Later on, Greeley causing fumbles too as they stop the Falmouth drive in their territory. Falmouth gets on the board in the 4th. It's a 16-6 game. Greeley running the 4-minute drill. They got to run out the clock. Who are you going to give it to? But Peck down to the corner, and they would run out the clock. And Greeley, how about this? 16-6 over Falmouth, handing the Yachtsmen their first loss of the season. How about that? Greeley is in as the 7th seed. Falmouth still the number 1 seed. All right, Levitt and Biddeford contending for the 2 seed in Southern B. 3rd quarter, Levi Craig showing that arm strength. Maxwell Green, the speed to run under it. 62 yards later, Hornets up 24-14 over the Tigers. But the Tigers answer. Joey Curate, he's got his own deep threat. That's Jeremy Lugiano. 35-yard touchdown. It's 24-21. Late in the 3rd, Hornets on the ground. Hunter Sorois for a 9-yard touchdown. 32-21 Levitt. And Craig would use his legs to lead Levitt on another scoring drive. 40-27 Levitt. They're the 2 seed. Biddeford, the 4 seed. All right, Morse hosting Mount Ararat. Playoff spot on the line for Morse. They needed to win and some help to get in. 14-7 Morse in the 3rd. Connor Upham to Damon Osmond. Upham, what a game. 13 for 13, 2 touchdown passes. His team up 2 scores. But here comes Mount Ararat. Jacob O'Neill to Garrett Moody in the 4th. And Mount Ararat's down 21-15. Hey, they're within striking distance. Alex LaFountain, a little bit later they drive. The senior goes in for the score. We're tied at 21. But on the ensuing kickoff, it's Osmond. He's going to receive it. And he doesn't catch it cleanly, but boy, does he recover. Makes one move and pretty much untouched. He's gone 75 yards for the game-winning score. How about that? Morse, 28-21. Mount Ararat had a chance late in this one, but Tyler York with the interception in the end zone. He had 4 interceptions. Looks like Morse gets in as the 8th seed. Kennebunk with a long shot at getting home field for round 1, hosting Noble, who needed a win and helped to get in. 1st quarter, Patrick Saunders, 11-yard touchdown run, 6-0. Kennebunk on top. In the 2nd, 4th and short for Kennebunk. Who are they going to turn to? Justin Wiggins. Oh, sneaks through, and then he did more than sneak. He goes 27 yards for the touchdown, 14-0. Kennebunk at this point. Noble would respond. Otto Kiesker, 26-yard touchdown pass to Casey Rogers. They're down 14-7. They need a comeback. But just before the half, Saunders, his 2nd TD, 38-19. Kennebunk, the Rams looking like they're going to be the 5 or 6 seed. Westbrook closing out with Gorham. Westbrook's D forces a quick 3-and-out as the defense would get to work, and they wanted the ball in their offense's hands. That means Bailey Sawyer, and that usually means to Bailey Ryan on the slant. 60-yard touchdown. Westbrook wins big, 38-18. It looks like they'll be the 5 or the 6 seed. Still waiting to find out how that turns out. B North, Brunswick would win with a win, gets home field throughout the Dragons defense. Janzo Burns with the sack. That sets up Will Bessie, who's going to go in for the 29-yard touchdown run. Brunswick 44-14. They get a 1st-round bye. And of course, Mount Blue, it's Skowhegan. Skowhegan with a win 26-20. Skowhegan the 2 seed. Thanks for watching. That's Blitz 8.